own my house with a mortgage.
Renting, yeah. I rent.
Renting.
I own my own house.
I own my own home.
I own my own home.
We've always bought, yes. We've downsized.
Probably next year, like early next year, I think.
I'd hope to, yeah.
No, I'm happy where I am.
I am actually looking, yeah. So it's it's a good question.
Yeah, one day, no time soon, but yeah, I guess so.
Possibly. Yeah, if house prices were cheaper.
It's gone up. I bought it for 62 grand and it's a 3-bedroom maisonette in zone 2.
Up probably 150%.
It's a very good question. Probably not much, if at all.
They're going now for over £1 million. 1,200,000.
I think it's probably gone up.
Probably not gone either way, I think. I think it's probably been very static and not gone down, not gone up. The markets just haven't gone up, but I don't think there was as much of a crash as everybody thought there was going to be. So I don't expect I've made or lost anything on my house.
Location, I should think. Quiet, a few shops.
Local shops.
Butchers, greengrocers, bakers.
Well, there wasn't a lot of choice at the time. You just took what was going.
Well, when I'm renting, it's because I'm working in an area, so location is the biggie for me.
Give value and location, I think. At the moment, it's about being central in London.
It's a combination, really, but location. Really, I have children, and price to some extent as well.
Having enough space and also being in a really pleasant area, really.
One idea would be to buy the worst house in the best road, apparently, is the way to go.
Area, definitely area, and because I'd be buying to rent as well, so whether it's capable of somebody else renting out a room.
Because I'm getting on in years, ease of movement in the house, i.e. only 2 levels, very few steps, room to take a stanner lift in case I ever need it, downstairs loo, access to buses and shops.
The area, the house itself, being able to bring up your kids in it, really.
Green spaces, good shops, a young crowd. I'm pretty young, so I'm not looking for schools or anything.
The house where I am at the moment, I didn't expect it to be a good location, but it's actually turned out to be really nice neighbours, pretty safe environment, so it's, it doesn't always, location isn't always what you think it is. Location, location, location. I live in London, I appreciate that. I wouldn't move next door to a pub, so I'd deliberately try and get somewhere where I thought I could have as reasonable amount of peace and quiet as possible.
Occasionally where I live, the neighbours have a party till 2-3 in the morning when the weather's good. And, if you've got to get up for work, that's a problem.
Well, if they're going to have parties constantly, it's going to be too much, isn't it? You ain't going to get rest, are you?
Yes, because it reduces quality of life, really. Simple as that.
Probably not. I'm quite easygoing. I mean, it depends how noisy. If they're playing music till 3 in the morning every night, then yeah, but you don't really know that before you buy a house.
I don't like noise, I like peace and quiet.
I live in London, you've always got noisy neighbours.
I know somebody that bought a flat and then discovered it was next to a nightclub, and they were having a huge problem.
I've lived with noisy neighbours and it's difficult.
I mean, whenever I'm dealing with an agent, I would ask why the property is being sold, and especially if the neighbourhood is of a specific kind.
No, not really. I'm probably noisier than them, so.
Yeah, I think because it's the sort of thing that would just get very annoying and you can't get away from it. If they're renowned to be noisy, then they're not going to change just because I've lived there.